The scream did not come from a mouth. It came from the ground. At the edge of the wide plains of Nalukora, where the sun rose red and the moon watched closely, stood a village unlike any other. Its name was Ayòmírá. Ayòmírá was called the village that shines even in darkness. Its trees were gold. Its huts were gold. Its rivers flowed over golden stones. Even the dust that clung to bare feet sparkled like quiet fire. But Ayòmírá was not a noisy place. It was quiet and peaceful. The kind people who lived there were farmers, healers, and singers. They grew plenty of food, shared it happily with everyone, and even sent extra food to faraway places. People from other lands often said, "If Ayòmírá ever stops growing food, many people in the world would feel hungry." There was one very old and important rule in the village. It was written long ago in a special book called the Book of the Ancestors. Please do not touch the gold of Ayòmírá with greedy hands. Do not sell it. Do not break it. If someone ever steals the gold, the ancestors will wake up, and something very sad and scary will happen. Every child knew this rule. Every grown-up believed it. For hundreds and hundreds of years, no one ever tried to break it. Until one day, quiet whispers reached a faraway king who always wanted more and more, and whose heart never felt full. Far away, beyond the dark black hills, there was a powerful king named Zarkondu. He ruled the kingdom of Barun Oko from a great palace called the Iron Calabash. Everyone was afraid of King Zarkondu. He had won many battles. He had taken over green valleys. He had burned big cities. He had fought wars just to get more power. But even a strong king like him was scared of something. Bad dreams. Every night when he slept, he saw scary hands coming up from the ground. He heard sad voices asking for fairness. He woke up frightened and sweaty, holding his sword tightly. One quiet night, an old priest with a bent back came to visit the king. His name was Gamur. He knew many secret and forbidden things. "My king," Gamur said softly, "those dreams come from long, long ago." King Zarkondu leaned in to listen. "There is a special power," the priest went on, "hidden inside the gold of Ayòmírá. If you take even one small piece of that gold, it can wake up Kuronama, the blood demon." The king stopped moving. He knew that name very well. Kuronama was a fierce demon of revenge. Many years ago, the king's own great-great-grandparents had hurt Kuronama's people in a terrible war over land and power. After that, the demon was put to sleep deep in the ground. "Wake him up," Gamur whispered, "and he will fight all your enemies for you. He will make the sad ancestor voices stop. He will help you rule forever, even longer than a normal king." The king did not ask what would happen if he did this. He did not ask if it was dangerous or wrong. He only nodded his head slowly. Yes, King Zarkondu did not send big armies with loud drums and shiny swords. Instead, he sent quiet shadows, secret men who moved in the dark. One midnight, when everyone in Ayòmírá was sleeping, these sneaky men slipped into the village. They wrapped soft cloth around their hands so no one would hear them. They whispered sorry, even though they did not really mean it. Very carefully, they pulled a small golden root from one of the golden trees. The moment that piece of gold was taken away from the earth, everything became still. The gentle wind stopped blowing. It was as if the wind forgot how to breathe. Far away in the village, an old and wise woman named Ayòmírá was sitting quietly. She was the special guardian who looked after the book of the ancestors. Suddenly, she sat up straight and whispered, "Something important is broken. The balance is gone." In the nearby forest, the gentle spirits began to wake up and move. And very, very deep under the ground, something very old opened its eyes and smiled. Deep under the ground, in the dark caves called Oran, the under-earth, old Gamya took the stolen piece of golden root. He placed it gently into a bowl filled with red blood. Then he began to sing very old and secret words, words that good people should never say out loud. Suddenly the ground shook and cracked open. Heavy chains deep inside the earth snapped and broke. A loud, scary voice that sounded like big stones rubbing together filled the whole cave. "I am Kuronama," it roared. "Who has woken me up?" King Zarkondu stepped forward. His legs were shaking a little, but he tried to look brave and strong. "I did," he said. "Please destroy all my enemies for me." The demon gave a deep, slow laugh. "I will," Kuronama said quietly. "But first, I will remember everything that happened long ago." And when he started to remember all the sad and hurtful things from the past, it made him feel very, very hungry. Back in the peaceful village of Ayòmírá, something amazing and scary happened. The big old book of the ancestors, the Odu Eye, opened all by itself. Beautiful golden words rose up from the pages and floated gently into the sky, shining like stars. Then the kind ancestors woke up. They did not come back as people with bodies. Instead, they came as bright light, soft wind, and warm fire. Their voices were strong and made the tall mountains shake a little. "Our important rule has been broken," they said sadly. Little children started to cry because they were afraid. The old grown-ups knelt down on the ground. But wise Ayòmírá stood tall and strong. She spoke calmly to the ancestors. "This old warning was never meant to hurt anyone," she said kindly. "It was only there to keep everyone safe and protected." The ancestors stopped and listened carefully to her words. Then, slowly, they turned and looked far away, toward the land of Barunoko, toward the scary demon who had just woken up, and toward the king who had caused all this trouble. Kuronama stepped back into the world. Every place his big foot touched, the green plants and crops turned brown and died. Every place he breathed, good people started feeling very confused and sad in their minds. At first, King Zarkondu was happy. He smiled a big smile, but then the demon slowly turned and looked right at him. "You are wearing the blood of my people on your hands," Kuronama said in a deep, angry voice. "I will start with you." Just at that moment, the kind ancestors arrived. The sky opened wide with a bright light. All the beautiful gold from Ayòmírá flew up like a flock of golden birds and disappeared. A moment later, the same gold appeared far away in Barunoko. The big palaces turned shiny gold. All the swords and weapons stuck together and could not be used. The flowing rivers turned hard and froze like ice. Then the ancestors spoke in strong but fair voices. "You wanted power that never ends. Now you will have great wealth, but no life to enjoy it." The demon let out a loud, painful scream. The ancestors did not send him back deep under the ground. Instead, they gently but firmly tied him inside the king himself. King Zarkondu did not die. From that day on, he became a living prison for the angry demon, trapped forever with the very thing he tried to use for his own greed. After that day, the village of Ayòmírá was no longer golden. All the shining gold had flown away like birds to the far-off land. But the people of Ayòmírá felt something new and wonderful. They felt free. They kept on farming their fields with happy hearts. They kept growing plenty of food and kindly shared it with the whole world. They kept singing their beautiful songs every day. Far away, the land of Baron Oko became very quiet. It was now full of gold. Palaces, weapons, rivers all turned to gold. But no one could use the gold or enjoy it. It was a silent place with only empty echoes. And to this day, the wise elders gently tell the children, "Please do not take what is special and sacred to others. Do not wake up old anger that waits for fairness. And always remember, wanting too much power always has a price. Because when gold and old hurts, remember what happened long ago. The whole world can shake."